love a French pattern company, and Maison Fauve is one of my most used patterns companies in my stash. So I've been online and had gone down a rabbit hole to find some new French pattern companies. So if that's something you're interested in, let's have a nosy together. Hi there, I'm Christine the Gemini Stitcher and welcome to my sewing space. Yes, you heard me right, I've been looking at patterns and in particular French pattern companies just to see if there's anything out there that's as good or better than Maison Fauve. So I found 5 pattern companies that I want to try. Some of them you may already know about, some of them not, but they're all new to me pattern companies. So grab yourself a brew. Let's have a look at the 5 pattern companies and the patterns from those companies that I'm interested in giving a try. First French pattern company we're going to look at today is called République du Chiffon. Now I apologise for my North Lancashire accent, but I'm going to do my best. So they've got a special offer on at the moment with 25% off until the 30th of June. So let's have a look at the patterns they've got. The website will break it down into different categories, but I'm just going to click all so that we can see all their patterns together, and I will bob on to any that spark my interest. So they've got quite a few blouses on this front page. Now you know me and jackets. Look at this jacket. Interesting, they've done this little jacket in quilted fabric. Can't really see it in the navy, so you can have it with or without buttons. This is a nice little quilted edge to edge jacket, but not any different than you can get anywhere else, and I'm after things that are a little bit different today. Liking the pleat ruffle detail on that shirt collar, but again that's one I could replicate on an existing pattern. There's 8 pages of patterns on this site, so we might not be looking at them all today. Cute little handbag there, but again, one that you can replicate. Now, this Ursula top could spark my interest because I don't know if you can see, it's got lots of pleat detail there around the neckband. And it says Ursula is a flattering V-neck pleated top with a retro or more modern touch. Depending on the fabric, it can be worn for any type of occasion, from a casual outing to a more stylish event. So maybe Ursula. That's very pretty blouse, the LISON. Very pretty indeed. Let's look at the line drawings. It is a long sleeve blouse, but you could just shorten those for the summer and have it as short sleeves. It says LISON is a romantic, ultra modern, and easy to sew blouse. The non-gathered front flounce gives a light and airy look and delicate knot rounds off the neckband. A lovely Fluid drape fabric is best suited for this blouse, adding a heavenly touch to your wardrobe. So, how pretty is that? Irene dress with a knot back detail. But I wonder what the front looks like. Quite plain. Simone dress. This looks quite nice. Let's take a look at the Simone dress. What this looks like. Let's have a look at the back detail. It's a semi-fitted shirt style dress. Yeah, it's got lots of fisheye darts in it. So it's got 4 fisheye darts in the front, pleats in the front, and then 4 fisheye darts in the back. So you could manipulate this with the pleats and the fisheye darts and make it as loose fitted or as fitted as you like. Let's see what they say. They say it's a skill level of 2 to 4 and it comes in sizes 34 to 46. So Simone is a timeless, subtly retro dress to wear for any occasion. It requires a sewing level of 2 out of 4, which means it is within reach of most sewisters. Simone fits any figure thanks to the delicate V cleavage, darts that nicely enhance the waist, and its length not too long nor too short. You will surely enjoy making it in different fabrics as its sober and elegant shape is ideal for daytime or for going out at night. So you need just over 2 meters of fabric and 8 matching buttons. Fabric suggestions are cotton, viscose, tencel and linen. And the bust sizes are 80 centimeters up to 104. So let's see if they've got any trouser patterns. That might interest me. Gaston trousers, let's see what they are. Now these are a jeans style pattern. I like the fact that they've got those darts in the back because that's really good to get the back waist fitting really well. Obviously they're going to be for an intermediate sewer. Patch pockets on the front, that's different. So let's have a look at some actual pictures. Yeah, it looks like you can get a really good fit on the back. Well, actually, I didn't think I'd like those patch pockets, but they look okay. Gaston is a loose-fitting pair of trousers, rounding off sailor trousers. An essential piece for this summer, Gaston brings a small vintage touch to your outfit with its modernised 70s style. Top-stitched patch pockets and unusual length. Its shape, high waist, and pair of double darts in the back help lengthen the line and give it a casual chic, whether in the city or at the beach. So, interestingly, their patterns are drafted for 165 centimetres high. Not very good for shorties, but hey, I'm used to shortening patterns. You'll need 2 metres of fabric, it says, for these. And they recommend fabric with lycra content is preferred, denim, gabardine, and cotton. So when it says lycra content, it means with a bit of stretch to it. So stretch denim, stretch cotton, anything like that will work. So let's just look for a jacket because I've chosen 2 blouses, a pair of trousers, a dress. So let's find a jacket. I'm liking the look of the ESTELLA jacket. Now it's saying the skill level is 3 to 4, and I wonder why. It's probably, let's look at the line drawing, it'll be because of the welt pockets in the front, I think. So what does it say about the ESTELLA? The ESTELLA jacket has a sleek look and is comfortable to wear. It matches perfectly with a pair of jeans, a dress, or a long shirt. Keep it on hand during chilly summer evenings. Use linen, wool, jacquard, or denim. Let your own personal image go wild. Add a bit of embroidery or a vintage brooch for a personal touch. We recommend a cotton lining for more breathability when wearing over light clothing. So this is a lined jacket. So that is another reason why it's skill level 3 to 4. But I'm quite liking this one. And that might be one that goes in my basket. So there we go. That's Republique de Chiffon. Some interesting patterns on there. Let me know if you've used this pattern company before, and I may buy one and review it. French pattern shop number 2 is ATELIER SCAMMIT. Now, I know some of you will probably already use these patterns, but it is a new shop to me. So let's have a look at the ladies section. Loving this little blouse. Oh, look at this. Let's have a look at this one. This just screams summer, doesn't it? Nice little fitted blouse at the front. But then if you look at the line drawings, the back is where it's happening. I love this tie detail. I love the tie detail on the back, or you can have it with little buttons. And then they've even suggested putting lace along the edge at the bottom. So let's see what it says about the ARCHIPEL top. A sleeveless top with button or tie closure, combining clean yet refined lines for a flawless drape. Choose from 3 closure options. You can have a front button placket, a back button placket, or a tied back, which is bra friendly. Enjoy flawless finishes with a fully lined all-in-one construction. Optional flounce on the hem for a more feminine touch, can also be made reversible. Very interested in this top. It's saying it is beginner level, which possibly could be if you did the tie back, and if you want to try buttonholes, then go for it. Comes in UK sizes 4 up to 24, and as with all French pattern companies, not very good on the size inclusivity. The pattern is bilingual, so it's in French and in English. Free accessories to a full step-by-step assembly video, which is also very good indeed. So yeah, quite like that top as one of my ATELIER SCAMMIT options. And a great scrap buster, that one as well. So let's have a look what else they've got. Now, I've been looking at summer dresses with a cut-out back for ages and hummed and hawed about them. So maybe it's time to bite the bullet. Let's have a look what the front looks like. Pretty summer dress. And then you turn around and you're flashing the bottom of your back. So it's the FRISSON dress, and it's a bareback dress that oozes elegance and femininity. The dress tightens on the sides with lace-up ties, so you can tie it as tight as you want or as slack as you like, allowing the back opening to be gathered. Besides adding a touch of originality, the placement of its bareback in the small of the back makes it bra friendly. The top is fully lined and the skirt can be partially or fully lined as well. Available in short, mid or long length. So they're saying it's an intermediate pattern and it comes in UK sizes 6 to 20. There's 3 possible variations. Seam allowances are included. You get a free access to a full step-by-step assembly video, and it's bilingual in French and English. So that one is a very nice summer dress with a difference. So far we've got a top and a dress on this side. Quite like the idea of the Legend trousers for summer in linen. Nice in patterned fabric. So what do they say about the Legend? Oversized wide leg pants with an elasticated waist for maximum comfort and ease of execution. Designed without side seams and available in shorts version as well. No side seams, that's interesting. They can be worn with or without a removable welt for style, ranging from casual to sophisticated. Optional patch pockets on the back and on the front in one of 3 suggested shapes. Rather high waist, easily adjustable if needed. So their level is beginner. So these are a good first trouser pattern to try. They come in size 4 to 24 with 18 possible variations. You get your full step-by-step video guide, bilingual again. I've just gone onto Instagram now to have a look which is interesting. They do a link on their site so you can go and see them in real life. People love those leopard ones. I love the leopard ones. Ooh, tempting. So yeah, they are a very nice, easy breezy summer trouser pattern, aren't they? Liking those. So that's ATELIER SCAMMIT. We've chosen a blouse, a dress, and a pair of trousers off their site. So next on my list to try is Anna Rose Patterns. So let's have a look at what, I mean, just looking at this front page with the detail on those pleats, it's drawing me in. So let's have a look at what patterns. We'll go for PDF patterns and see what comes up. Now I'm liking that dress, but I have got quite a few dresses that I've got that sort of detail on. But look at this top, the sweater Junon. Let's have a look at this. Oh, I'm in love with this. I'm into detail in tops at the moment. So look at that. Gather detail all down the front of that top. It's to die for. Let's see what it says about the Junon sweater. So it's for knit fabrics. And it says the Junon sweater is a model with dropped sleeves and a round neckline. Its originality lies in the pattern options that are offered for the front of the sweater. So you can sew a simple sweater or a sweater with an asymmetric or with symmetrical or asymmetric bands to highlight those strips. I suggest you top stitch them or use different fabric. An additional option allows you to add a raised band mimicking the braids of knitted sweaters. The Juno sweater has 3 lengths. The long version ends with a simple hem and the 2 short versions have finished bands. An elastic band can be slipped into the finished band to create a blouson sweater. Long sleeves end with bracelet or a long wrist, also offers short sleeves for a t-shirt version. What's not to like about this? Let's just have a look at some of the other photos. So they've got it just as a crop with elasticated waist on that one. So if you've got some busy fabrics, it works. Then they've done some colour blocking with these stripes down one side. And then another one there with that gorgeous smocking detail that replicates cable. And it's got some pleats at the side. Oh my goodness. So what fabrics do they tell you can use? So it's all knit fabrics, medium jersey, French terry, fleece, sweatshirt, honeycomb knit, soft wool, quilted jersey, Milano, stroke punto jersey, and you can do it in t-shirt fabric. The sizing is from a European 34 up to 52 with a maximum chest of 122 centimetres. So not very size inclusive. It's a French pattern company. So here's the line drawings. There's one with that smocking detail down, another option with really deep cuffs and pleats down the front on both sides, a plain version or the short sleeved version and they put the pleats down one side. So the sky's the limit. If you wanted to go totally OTT, you could have the smocking down one side and the pleats down the other. Yeah, oh, this is floating my boat, really. So I'm definitely interested in the Juno top. Let's carry on. It's a beautiful little top. I'm seriously drooling on this website, and I need to just focus and choose. Finding it very difficult to just choose 3 patterns. There's lots of tops that I like. Need to find trousers or a dress and a jacket. Now, let's have a look at the URSULA. I don't even know how you say this. URSULA coat. How cute does that look for the spring and summer? Oh, seriously liking this coat. Let's have a look at it from the front. How smart does that look? I'm loving that little detail on the cuffs. Love the patch pockets. It's got a hood, or you can have it without the hood. You can pare it back. What does the back look like? So it's quite a loose fitting, smart everyday kind of jacket, which in the UK is perfect for our summer weather. So let's have a look at the line drawing so you can have it with or without a hood. It's got that nice button detail cuff. It's slightly A-line in shape, which is going to give it lots of room. So I think this made up in a cotton twill or cotton gabardine would look beautiful. What does it say about the URSULA? URSULA is a coat with a refined look, halfway between a pea coat and trench coat and an oilskin. It closes with large buttons that print the design. It has large patch pockets on the front whose flaps can be buttoned or not. It's also possible to do without pocket flaps. The touch of originality is found at the bottom of the sleeves, which have a wide lapel and a button placket. The wide drop sleeves give maximum ease to this mid-length coat. You can sew it with or without the hood, and it's a fully lined coat or jacket. So what fabrics do they recommend? Recommended fabrics: medium weight fabric with a little flexibility, gabardine, wool, jacquard, denim, and velvet. Oh, velvet. Can you imagine a velvet one of those in the winter for going out? Oh, to die for. So, if I was getting a jacket from Anna Rose, it would probably be that one. So let's try and find a third pattern to choose from. Let's have a look at these HELIUM pants, because I'm looking for a nice pair of wide leg trousers that's an easy pattern. So let's see what it says about the HELIUM. The HELIUM model is very versatile. It allows you to sew overalls, pants or shorts. Interesting. In addition, for these 3 options, I offer 2 different adjustments for the leg. You can have a carrot leg or a wide leg. The bib of the overalls has a very feminine original heart-shaped cut. It's combined with wide straps that freely join the back of the pants. The model is adjusted at the waist by an elasticated drawstring. To complete the pattern, I suggest a pretty belt to tie and patch pockets to sew on the back of the pants. Right, let's have a look at it as overalls. Oh, look at that. How cute do they look? Now, I've been looking at bib and braces and they've just not floated my boat, but this one could well be the one. And then that's it with the narrow legs. Love that little heart-shaped bib on the front. So yes, there's a close-up of the bib. And then it's elasticated round the back. How clever, and a flat front. So they say the difficulty level is 2 to 4. And fabric recommended are medium thickness warp and weft fabrics. So a woven fabric. It comes in size 34 to 52. And there's all the line drawings. So you've got your bib and brace with the wide leg trousers or with the carrot leg. You've got wide leg floated trouser pattern or the carrot leg ones, and then they do a short version, bib and braces or standard shorts as well. So that, I think, is my third pattern from Anna Rose Patterns. The next site that I'm looking at is called MIMOI. Now, this site has got some amazing PDF patterns available. It is French, and I think there are only a few that are translated into English. But let's just have a look through them all. I love this dress pattern here with that cute cutout detail on the front. It's called the Lovely Blonde Dress. And the Lovely Blonde sewing pattern allows you to make an airy and light dress or blouse. Its deep neckline, subtly concealed by a tie, highlights the silhouette with finesse. This tie also creates delicate gathers on the chest and skirt. The sleeves gather and elasticated, stop just above the elbow, with a deep armhole brings comfort and elegance. It's available in size 32 to 52. Let's have a look at some of these photos. How pretty. How pretty is that? Absolutely love that. And you can have it as a blouse as well. Yeah, I'm liking that one, but I'm concerned that it's not going to be in English. So let's find some. And then I can show you what I mean. As you scroll down the bottom, she's got some beautiful patterns. And I think she's possibly working through getting them all translated, because there you go, it's got the UK sign there, which means that dress is translated to English. So there's only a few patterns that are actually in English, but if you want to try doing a pattern in French, give it a go. But the Leonie, how cute is that? Let's take a look at the Leonie. That is really sweet. I'm liking that. And it looks like there's lots of options for it. Lace and pleats. Oh, the detail in the back is beautiful. You can have it with a collar and a little bow detail. or a full-on bow. Oh, let's see what it says. A small modular blouse to satisfy all your desires. The basic pattern for the Leonie blouse consists of 3 fronts, 2 backs and 2 sleeve version. So an option pack also allows you to dress your blouse with 3 different collars plus a big bow that comes to rest on the front. So you can choose the complete pack, pattern and options, the basic pattern alone, or the options pack only. That is a bit of a stunning blouse, isn't it? So let's look at the line drawings. Here we go. And I'm guessing you could even lengthen that and make it as a dress. So you've got the front with the pleats, front with pleats and lace, a plain front, a plain back or a buttoned down back, and then with the additional option packs, you've got the collar and bow details as well. So, the Leonie blouse on that site is probably going to be on my radar. So let's look at all the ones that are in English, because there aren't that many, to be honest. So there's the Leonie. Leonie Winter Pack. Okay, which puts ruffles high neck detail on it. The Hortense, which is a wrap over blouse with cuffs and a cinched in waist. So then you can have the add-on for the Hortense to put the curved details, the scallop neck and the scallop wristbands onto it. And then the EOWYN dress. EOWYN, I don't know how you say it. So this is a long wraparound dress, loving that detail on the back with the little cutout at the waist. So it says wise in appearance. The skirt is slit on the fat up to the thigh, while the lower back is open. The pattern of the EOWYN dress offers 2 widths of straps so you can wear a bra. Ah, that's very good. For a nice finish, the front is lined. So very couture, that dress. Actually, let's look at the line drawing. There you go. So it has a waistband, slits at the front side, nice detail, and then your keyhole in the back with the buttons, and you can have wide straps on it as well. So it's quite a loose fitted dress, but with waist detail on it as well. So yeah, liking that one as well. I'm finding too many patterns that I want now. I've gone down that rabbit hole, girls. So they're the only ones that are in English on this site. But I'm going to keep my eye on it, because I'm hoping she's going to translate more of them as time goes on, because there's some beautiful patterns on here that I definitely want to try at some point in the future. So the last French pattern company that I'm going to be looking at is CAMI Made. Now these are available on the Fold line, but it is a French pattern company that I've never used. Now I'm loving this Varg top. got to love a top with some colour blocking options on it, and this definitely fits the bill, doesn't it? Obviously, we're coming into spring and summer, but this is one to possibly think about for next winter. So we'll not put that one in my list because I'm actually sewing for the spring and summer. So let's carry on. Now, she's got the Mirage culottes and trousers. So let's have a look at these. They're quite a wide leg. Interesting trouser. Let's have a look at the line drawings. Look at this. They're wraparound trousers, aren't they? And something I've been wanting to try for a while. So you can have them as culottes or trousers. So what do they say about the Mirage culottes and trousers? Mirage culottes and trousers sewing pattern from CAMI made. Mirage is a wrap trouser pattern. It ties at the front and at the back and features two styles depending on which side is tied first. Cut at the ankle or longer to wear with heels, these trousers are relaxed yet stylish. The wide legs provide high freedom of movement and comfort while covering the legs. The overlapping panels allow a lot of breathability, especially welcome during hot days. Now, my concern is that you need a lot of fabric for these, so let's just have a look. So, version 1, the culottes, needs 2.5 to 2.6 metres or 2 3/4 to 3 yards of fabric. So, not overly ridiculous on the fabric front, and I reckon I could get it probably out of just over 2 metres of fabric. So yeah, what sizes are they done in? So their sizes are done in letters, and the finished garment measurements I think this is one you're going to have to concentrate on to get your sizing right. So the waist, oh, here we go. We've got the waist and hips in inches. So the waist measurements go from 24.5 up to 37 3/4, and the hips 34.25 inches up to 47 3/4. So yeah, not sure on the sizing front for those. Let's have a look what else there is. That's a very pretty little dress, isn't it? For the winter. Very pretty indeed. But as I've already said, I'm on the hunt for summer clothes. At the moment. Let's look at the Paulette dress. Because this looks so pretty. Very pretty indeed, this one. You see that cut out at the neck. Pregnancy friendly, this dress. It's interesting. And it can be a blouse as well. How pretty is that dress? So what do they say? Buy the Paulette dress and blouse sewing pattern from CAMI made, the ultimate Peter Pan collar dress or blouse. Paulette is a beautiful vintage and feminine dress or blouse for big and small occasions. The pattern features a maxi Peter Pan collar, a sexy front keyhole, cap sleeves and gathered skirt, and is pregnancy friendly thanks to its beautiful empire line. It closes on the side with an invisible zip. Let's have a look at the line drawings. There you go. So that's the Paulette dress from CAMI made. What else has a lovely CAMI got? Oh, she's got little girls. Nice little top there and a t-shirt. Paulette dress and blouse. This is a super breezy summer dress, isn't it? Loving the button down front. And then you can do it as a long line blouse, which is great over jeans. Very pretty dress. There's the line drawings for the dress and the blouse. So let's see what they say about the Colette dress. Colette is the ultimate long summer dress. It is very comfortable to wear with loose fitted empire line, wide sleeves and a boat neck. Colette is effortlessly chic with front buttons and many pleats on both sides of a shaped waistband. The pattern also comes as a blouse, a timeless option that you can wear daily, whether you choose to sew the dress or the blouse. Prepare your sunglasses, a big sun hat and sandals. What a stunning summer dress that would make. So how much fabric do you need? You need 1.9 meters for the dress, up to 3.6 meters for the larger sizes. And the sizes come in, let's have a look at the bust size, size A to H, 32.5 inch to 45 3/4 inch bust. So they give you the bust, the rib cage, the waist and the hip measurements for this dress. So we've got some trousers and a dress from CAMI made.
Wowza, that was a rabbit hole and a half to go down, wasn't it? I found some amazing patterns and I can't wait to get cracking with them. I'm not going to be making them all. I'm going to choose one pattern from each of the pattern companies, so I'll be making up 5 patterns in total. I'm then going to give them all scores on how well the website works, how easy it was to order the pattern, is the pattern easy, instructions with it. It gets Brucey bonuses if there's a YouTube sew along, because some of them will definitely have sew alongs for them, and all that kind of thing, and pattern fit as well. Does the pattern fit as it says it should do? So I'm going to draw up a criteria of scoring, probably about 10 questions that I'm going to ask myself for each of the patterns as I make them, and give them a score. And then in a few weeks' time, probably 6 weeks, I know it seems like ages, but you know, I've got to make them all and I've got to do it justice. And because I've not used them before, I'm going to have to do toiles for some of them for certain. So I need a bit of time to do this, and I'm not going to talk about these patterns at all on my Monday Makes and Plans. It's going to be done as a separate little project. And when I've done them all, then I will do another vlog revealing all my garments and revealing what I think of the pattern companies as well. So I hope you found today interesting. I hope I've given you some inspiration to have a look at new pattern companies yourself. And let me know if you've made any patterns from the pattern companies that I've mentioned today, and whether they are true to size, easy to follow instructions, and will you use it again. So let me know as well which of the patterns you would like me to do, and I will endeavour to do those, but obviously they've got to slot into my spring summer wardrobe as well. I'm not sewing for sewing's sake. And as I said, in a few weeks' time, I'm going to bob back and let you know what I thought of these 5 pattern companies. So have a wonderful sewing week. I will see you again on Monday. Happy sewing. Take care. Bye.